Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Let me pull up my chat real quick. Hello, hello. Hello, Stephanie and M. Thank y'all for your donations. Diamond Girl, hello. Angelica. Marissa, Jojo, hello. Jazz, hello. What about them Texans, Stephanie? They did good today. Yeah. We were just thinking about the same thing. Hey, Jazz. Hey, Starry. Rach, hello. I got your donation. You'll go first if you want to use it. Mary Jane, hello. Pretty in Pink, hello. Coco, hello. LT Spiritual, hello. Irene, hello. Yes, Marikai, of course. Good to see you, babe. Okay, I gotta let the list fill up first anyways, so let me know when you're ready. Doctor, hello. They always mess it up at the end there, so I'm holding back. AA, hello. Yeah, I'm back showing myself. I figured I'd come back during spooky season. Nana, hello. Culture, hello. Alright, we got only 4 spots left. Yay. The organization of the Texans suck. I'm still mad about Hopkins, so, you know, they gotta prove themselves again to me. But I do have love for them, always. I learned football by watching them when they first started, so. Alright, 4 spots, 4 spots. And hey, Jean, sorry if I didn't say it. Always amazing to see you. Hey, Ari, welcome. And it's funny, this light does make my hair look red, but it's not. It's kind of, I don't know, blondish, brownish. Alright, 3 spots, 3 spots. I remember the other day that guy was like, I get 3 readings, right? I'm like, where did you get that at? I've had it. It's really hard to get back from black hair, so I really don't go that far. I probably look like Elvira. Oh, thank you. It's the lights. It's all these lights. All the purple and pink. But thank you. It's acting kind of weird today, and the humidity is like. It is hard to get out. I've had it, and I had to use like a color stripper to get it out, and that ruined my hair. Hey, SP, welcome. Oh, thank you. It's my spooky laboratory. I like spooky season. It's my favorite. Man, you're telling me I'm in Texas, girl. Okay, hold on, Rachel. 2 more spots. I'm just going to finish and let it fill up. And then I got you. He's playing silent games. Thank you, SB, for your 2 donations, love. You're going to go after Stephanie. It has been like a little cool in the mornings and the evenings, which has been nice, but they need to make up their mind. I don't like tepid. I don't like tepid cold. You make it cold or you make it hot. Thank you, Culture. You'll go after SB. Okay, we'll start. Let me move this over here. All right, Rachel. You said Michael's current feelings and intentions. He's playing games. Gotcha. Oh, what is he thinking about your lack of communication? All right, let's see. Move over a little bit. All right, let's see. Thank you, Crow's Nest, for your 2 donations, love. I appreciate it. Okay. I think he's in a state of like fear. Like, what's this hold at? Is it over? Because I got the 10 of swords next to the devil. It's almost like, oh, the shoe has dropped. She's pulling back. I don't know why. Maybe I need to do something. Maybe I don't. What should I do? So he's kind of like thinking it's done, but he's still unsure. He's like, I'm going to still work on it, but I don't know where this is going. Like, what happened? I think he's just like a very fearful person, or like always waiting for that thing to happen that ends it. It says the tower, sudden changes, crumbling. So he could have thought you were like the one, and then he's like, oh, that's surprising. There's something he's doing that's like he wants to say something, but it's not going to come across the way that he wants it to. It's going to be more like impulsive. Like he's got something to say about it. Possibly he'll try to come in and say like, I thought we were together. I thought you were the one for me. I don't necessarily, well, I don't know. With the Devil, the Ten of Swords, and the Moon, to me, that's like he could be playing games. He could be doing things to get you to react, not consciously, but unconsciously. And that could be why the Knight of Swords is here. Is like, oh shit, like whatever I didn't do caused this, and he's got a lot of feelings for you though, and he does kind of think you two belong together. But he's questioning, like, is it over? Like, what do I do now kind of thing. But he's not showing me a whole lot except for, like, fear of, like, oh, shit, this might actually hurt me if it's over kind of thing. So, I don't know, girl. I do not know what's up with him. But hopefully that helps. And hello, Content. Welcome. Alright, so we're going to move on to M. I can't read that. Let me see. MH. Hello. Alright, M. You here, baby? Ready? You ready to see about this man? Fabi, I think the free list is closed, my love. MH, the free list is closed for today, babe. Sorry. But I am on 3 days a week if you'd like to join us another time. Alright. Yeah, I have your question. The song Still Choosing You by Zania Monette is playing. So he might still be choosing you. Let's see. I think you hit his ego a little bit. Queen of Swords. I knew you were standing in that Queen of Swords. Like, it took you a lot to do it, right? And you hit him, like, right all in that ego. You hit the right spot, girl. Nail on the head. Ten of Pentacles. You're not asking for much. Right? Ten of Pentacles. You're not asking for a lot. Rachel, thank you for your 2 donations. You gave him the choice, like, you show up like this, make your choice. Lovers, Ten of Pentacles. Alright, a Seven of Swords. You called him out on his shit. And I feel like in some sense you hit the mark, right? You hit him right where he needed to be hit. But he's still lying to himself. He's kind of like almost playing the victim from what I'm feeling. Is like, Where did this come from? I've been doing everything. What is she talking about? It hit on the good, on the subconscious level for the right way. But conscious level, he's still stuck in the 3D. You're dealing with the ego here. And he's like, the fuck? The fuck? Where did this come from? I don't understand. Because he's blind. Because he... It's just crazy because you're just like, I just want you to be loyal. I want you to choose me. I want to have a family. This is where I want to go. And he's just like confused. He's just escaping, right? Like when it gets hard, he pulls back. He doesn't give you the correct answers. And that's the Seven of Swords too. Wishy-washy. Just always trying to redirect you. Instead of like getting to the problem, right? He escapes it. And that's probably what you told him. It's like, even if you are loyal to me, you're not validating my feelings. You're not, you know, are we on the same page or we're not? Quit escaping. Like, there's something about a certain conversation that he's just like, I'm trying not to have this conversation. And it could be because it's going to cause conflict. Because you see things one way, he sees things another. And that's okay, right? In his mind, he's like, you just want to fight. So consciously it hit him hard. But he's just like, you want to fight? I don't want to fight. But see, we got the bluff here. He's been pretending. He's been wearing the mask. He's been doing all the things to make you believe, I'm here for you. I want you. And not saying that that's not what he wants. But he's wearing a mask. So everything that you're getting is not who he truly is. And I think you know that. And that's why you're calling him out on it. Like, take the mask off. Tell me what you feel. Like, quit spinning me in circles to confuse me because you don't want to answer me. And that's the way I feel. So I do feel this is going to be a learning experience for him. Whether he handles it well or not, I can't tell you. Especially with the bluff, the Seven of Swords, conflict, escaping. That's the way he does things, right? And then he'll come back in promising all the beautiful things and hoping that you're still there, you know? But I'm proud of you. Even if he doesn't understand it right now, he will. Let him get a little lack at him for a minute until he processes it. But don't let him spin it around on you. You're not the problem here. And never let somebody make you feel like you're the problem because they can't handle the truth of it. And girl, I love you. You deserve the best. And if this ain't the best is coming next. So he can go cry in the corner if he wants to. Because I promise you, if it's not you, you're going to be the one he can never find again. When he finally wakes up, so. You stood on business. That's right. 10 toes. 10 toes on it, girl. I feel you. I can't do my heart right like this. Hi, Stephanie. All right, babe. Jonathan's current feelings and intentions. Girl, I'm surprised you ain't met a new man yet with your little sexy ass. Like, come on. What are these men thinking? You be scaring them? I swear I have some of the most beautiful women in my group here. Y'all deserve everything. So, not just like physical beauty, but beauty from the inside out. Alright, let's see, babe. Jonathan's current feelings and intentions. I'm gonna have to clarify this because this looks like something. Okay, we got the Sun, the Lovers, the Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the Emperor. Now, he could have had this wake-up call, right? And that, like, it was time in his life to choose from a higher perspective. Like, who would match him the most? Kind of take the heart out the situation. Because sometimes the heart wants what it wants. And maybe his heart was, like, in another area. Now, with the Empress and the Emperor showing up, that can mean like he's found the person that he feels like is his person. I'm not gonna lie. But it could also mean, because I asked about you and his feelings and intentions towards you, this could mean like you're a higher level love, right? Like it's not just love with you. It's like companionship, somebody that's got you, somebody that's gonna build you up, not tear you down because they are not on your level. And that may be a lot for somebody, you know. It could be a lot for that you're asking from them, and that could be why he's kind of waking up to it. Like, maybe I just either need to level up or get on her level if I love her. 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Let's see. Now, this could also mean, like, intuitively, he knows, like, he's got to give more. He's got to do more. He's got to, in order to have this love that supposedly, like, he's showing me, like, we're meant to be together. He could be thinking about coming about back around because that's where his happiness is. A lot of positive cards. Like at the bottom, I've got the Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 6 of Wands. He's got to make up his mind and like stick with it. Today could just be a very enlightened energy from him where he's like, I know what I deserve. I know what I want. Everything's good. I just need to be able to give more, I guess. But that's crazy. You got 4 major arcanas. Well, 6 actually. But maybe this full moon is waking him up to where he needs to go. But for some reason, I just doubt it. And I don't know why. And it could also mean like he's just not there yet. And maybe he believes like love isn't enough. Like I did love her, but I feel like I belong somewhere else. Because I honestly feel like when y'all were together, there was still like energy being given elsewhere. And that could have been because he didn't heal from, you know, his past experience or whatever. But girl, I don't know about that, man. I think you can do better. Even though the cards looked good, I still think you could do better. But we'll see what happens. Tell me when he shows up. Because he will eventually. Alright, SV, the Taurus says feelings for you. I split to the 2 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Oh, shit. Okay. We've got the Devil, the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Judgment card. This could be like he wants you for all the wrong reasons, right? He wants to rush things because he's so passionate about it. Because if you look at all these cards, they're red. It could be could be that Aries moon, right? Like all this red. It looks orange, but it's really red. He's got this urge. I gotta do it now. I want to make a move now. I want to make a move now. And Spirit's like, no, it's not time yet. Be patient. And he's like, mm-mm. So he's going with like lower level energy right now. It's like, we're going to rush this. We're going to move fast. We're going to, you know, it's almost like he's trying to push an agenda. And the reason why I'm saying it's just the Devil and the Hierophant to me is like something ain't right here. A lot of times it could be a control thing to like, let's rush this. Let me get her trapped. I don't want her to go anywhere. Let me hold her down. Now it could just be, you know, like I said, got a lot of lust. So he's like, oh, let's do it now. Let's do everything. And Spirit's kind of on the side with that Temperance card. Like, you might want to slow down a little bit. So maybe that's a warning for you, or it's like a warning for them. Like, don't rush this. Don't let them rush it. You know, like if you're like seeing them for a certain amount of time and all of a sudden they're like, let's get married, let's have kids. They start talking about those things. It's like red flag, red cards, red flag. Not saying it's like he's a bad guy or he's thinking bad, but just be careful of that. Ace of Wands at the bottom. A lot of fire. A lot of fire. So maybe his passion is just on... Okay. And his decision for this doesn't come from a balanced place. Two of Pentacles to the Justice card. Like, there's no balance. It's just a decision, right? Like, he's like, I've been thinking about it. Let me make my move now. Let me do it fast. Maybe it's because he hasn't had the nerve to do it, but now all of a sudden he's like, yeah, I could do it today. The Moon. There's reasons unknown as to why he's trying to rush this. And I'm not sure. Maybe it's because a lot of times, because the Moon and the Knight of Swords, like he's doing this for God knows what. He doesn't even know. He just feels this urge to do it. So let's rush it. Let's do it fast. Now the Moon could also mean like you don't know enough about them yet. So they're trying to rush it before you find out who they really are. So that way you'll have some kind of like emotional connection to them in order to keep you from leaving them. It could be like a panic, a fear. I don't know. He's kind of confusing, to be honest. So if he comes in just like, I want to be with you, let's do this, be careful. Because it seems like it's coming from a sense of like, I'm unstable, maybe this will help me to be stable. Or like I said, maybe he's got things to hide and he wants to like lock you down before that comes to light, I guess. What if he's young? It could just be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Let's do this. It's kind of like those like people that just all of a sudden meet and they get married in Vegas and stuff. And it's like, how long do y'all know each other? 2 days. So just be careful. Oh, you see him in December. Maybe he's trying to rush that. Like, let's just lock it down. Just to make sure you're not doing anything between now and December other than him, you know. But I don't think it's like he's not outright like doing anything bad to you. It's just internal energy is kind of like crazy. All right, babe, what was your second question? She said, I gotta think about it. Just think about it. Maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe that's why it's like, just think about it. Think about it. Arcane Eye, a good match. He's someone new. Let's see. The sun. That looks pleasantly well. Good. Lots of Leo energy here. Okay, so I have the sun and this, okay, like the Page of Cups, the Son of Cups. This to me is like, he felt something, right? There's something he feels, and energetically, like, man, she feels really good. Star, Three of Wands, like I could see her in my future. But I think he's like sitting there thinking, maybe he knows you're talking to somebody else, or there's an energy still attached to you, and he's like, I don't know, like I don't want to mess it up, I don't want to jump too soon. Very opposite of the last one. This one's more of a slow moving, like a more healed version, I guess you could say. Still young, it feels like, but it's like he knows what he wants. Especially with the star and the sun, it's like beautiful. But really, it's going to be your decision, ultimately, is what it's telling me, to make that move. He might have been watching you for a while, or it was just like something about you. It's like he, like time stood still is kind of the feeling I'm feeling. Like I have to take a deep breath, like you took his breath away kind of thing. He just wanted to know more and more about you. Or he wants to know more and more about you. You got the sun twice. But it's kind of telling me, like, I think your passion is lying somewhere else, right? I think your passion right now is invested towards something at a distance. Something that's more of like over the internet, you know, like FaceTime, things like that. Like, I honestly feel like this person could be a match for you. But you would have to give him time. Or you would have to give him like the go ahead, because I got the Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Sun. But it's almost like, I think, like I said, energetically he could feel like your energy is elsewhere. But I also feel like there was just between the two of you an instant like, damn, where'd you come from? I like this. The Sun twice, I mean, in the Ace of Pentacles, it's like he could be probably a pretty good connection for you, to be honest. Or at least from what he's showing me today. But you would have to make that decision. And for me personally, if you feel like somebody is going to be in your future, don't have other energies involved. Because that just gets messy and it can mess things up. So, and thank you again for your donations, beautiful. All right, now culture. I mean, he looks like he would be a good chance, to be honest. Oh, I'm sorry you got sick, babe. You were going to be after Crow's Nest. I mean, after Culture. Sorry, babe. I got one ahead of you. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? Is that why you're sick? I hope you feel better. That's the worst. Culture, where you at, boo? Where you at? Oh. Sorry. My back is like stiff. Every time the weather changes, I feel like 75 years old. All right. Okay. So what are Jay's feelings right now? Okay, so he was... Is it a he or a she? I'll just say Jay. Okay. Alright, what is Jay feeling about the situation right now? Damn. You got like 3 of the moon cards in one. It's kind of saying like the way that they're feeling is like sometimes it only takes something small like a calm conversation to make things better. And they feel like that happened. They feel like the information has been digested well, and possibly there's a chance of it all coming together correctly. Now we've got the full moon. It says 1 month or next full moon, which is coming soon. It says illuminated your visions. No. Illuminating subconscious. Okay. So maybe this full moon is bringing out a lot of like things that maybe on the 3D, whatever happened was a projection, right? Maybe there was a lot of underlining things that were causing it. It didn't really have anything to do with you necessarily, but it could just be the energy, right? It says big changes are coming, so they do feel like that is going to make big change. And then it's like success. So I do feel they feel that everything is coming together good. There's going to be success here. They're positive that everything's coming together the way it should. They could be having ideas of what to change, what to bring up the next time in order to like keep the conflict at a minimum, or to make a change to where there's not conflict. Yeah, because this person's kind of impartial. They're showing up as the King of Swords, so they're thinking very logically. Like, this is where y'all are gonna stay. 4 of Wands. Let's make it like happy. Let's bring them together. Let's make sure that, you know, they support each other, because there's enough stress in the world, right? They could be having other conversations possibly with the roommates and stuff, trying to like plant little seeds of how we can make this stick, how we can keep things going positively. But the Ace of Pentacles shows up to say like they're confident that things can get better. So even if you're not confident, and then I had the Fool in the World at the bottom, so it's like a new start. Maybe they feel that it's a possibility, but they feel very positive about it. So hopefully that answers your question. I do feel that maybe they've got ideas of how to make it better. It is unacceptable, and I do agree with you, but at the same time, I feel like they're coming up with something that's going to make it work. So even if it's like making sure it doesn't happen again, having conversations, writing things down, making it documented of what happened, you know what I mean? It says big changes are coming, so I do feel things are going to get better. Just stay as positive as possible. I know it's not okay. It really isn't. But at the same time, sometimes we have to look at it from the perspective of if they can change, if they could do better. Forgiveness doesn't hold receipts, you know what I mean? And so, like, if you were wanting to forgive, I would say it's not something you would want to bring up if they're actually actively changing, or you're trying to change the situation, I guess. You're welcome, babe. I hope it all goes well for you. If not, just keep doing what you're doing. It'll change. It says big changes are coming. So if nobody else sees, God does. So, all right, Crow's Nest, you're next, my love. Oh, you got your question already. Noah's next actions towards you. I feel like they're gonna, I don't know, it's like they want to have a conversation about a new beginning or starting something with you. Because I had the King of Swords and the Fool. If you're not talking to them, I feel like they're going to come back around more grounded with their conversations, not so imbalanced, I guess you could say. If you're talking to them, they could be planning some kind of celebration or something to change your current status. I have the Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Okay. The Emperor. It's kind of like whatever conflict was lying up until this point, it's about to change. Like they're going to step into a more masculine energy. Maybe they're addressing certain things that have caused an imbalance in your connection. If you don't have a previous connection, they could just have been scared to start one. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, it's kind of like maybe he was scared to approach you. Maybe he was scared to like talk to you or to approach you. And this is the guy that has the girlfriend, right? That could be what's changing with the Wheel of Fortune, like in Libra season, possibly get taking care of the other connection. I got the Fool again, so they want to start something with you. I think they just need to hear it from you, or they need to hear something from you. So if your friend tells them like, hey, she likes you, they'll be ready to jump and take care of what's needed to the sun. I think they just need clarity, or they need some kind of like go ahead. Ace of Cups at the bottom, Ten of Cups. And you two show up as a match. I got the King and Queen of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe they feel something really strong for you that they're unsure of, like, what they're feeling. And if they're in a connection, it's like, damn, I've been in so much conflict with this other person, I might as well let them go for her. Something like that. Because I feel like you two understand each other on some level, or the energy understands each other. Like you recognize each other. Because sometimes you'll get the King and Queen of Swords where they're like back to back, not looking at each other. But y'all had it to where it's like you're both looking at the sun and each other, right? So it's like something about the two of you makes you want to, you know, shoot. What was that song? Shoot, ba-doop. Salt and pepper. But I do feel there's something that's got some kind of extra energies that needs to be weeded out, or the fear needs to be weeded out first. All right, babe, what was your next question? Oh, it's all gonna happen tomorrow. Ooh. Come back Wednesday and let me know. Let me know. I'm invested. I haven't seen Toka in a while. I want to know what's going on with that. Manifest her showing up. What will his next actions be? Okay. The Seven of Pentacles tells me, like, just be patient, because they do feel the same. This Two of Cups is here, the Chariot is here, like, they want to do this. But they're kind of holding off on this offer. And it could be because, you know, the cheater or whatever. Let's see. The Ace of Wands is here, so they're gonna make a move, but it's kind of saying just wait. Like, part of them wants to rush and just do the damn thing with you, right? Because the Knight of Wands shows up with the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and that's like, I've got to be patient. I got to go slow, because this connection feels different, right? It feels like the two of you are the same. High Priestess, Five of Pentacles, it's like you got to hold off until they have solidified something. Oh, wait, that's not the... Hold on. Eight of Pentacles. Commitment. Yeah. There's something that's got to be, like, the commitment towards you has to be real. It can't still be holding on to something else, right? So they might still be holding on to that other connection that's not good for them, and it's got to be like taken out of the equation first. I do feel they're going to ask you on a date, or they're going to ask you to go out. Excuse me. But it's not going to happen as quickly as like tomorrow. It's like just they're trying not to be the bad guy. You know, they're trying to do things, you know, in the right order because they respect you. And it could be because there's a lot of people involved that they don't want, you know, people to talk, or for you to feel like you were in a connection when I met you and you started to be with me before you were finished with that. You know, like, are you going to do the same thing to me? Because if you're capable of it, you're going to be capable of it with anybody, right? So it's like they're trying to do it right anyways. But they feel it and they want to rush, but like I said, there's still something that's got to be worked out first. But this big pulsating wand is going to come for you at some point. Just be patient. He's a sweetheart, yeah. And you don't want him to do things that aren't, you know, like normal for him. I don't know why I have all these dang cards. Yeah, don't be a rebound. All right, Rachel. Was M beneath the entertaining another female during this silence? All right. No. They could have. That's kind of what they're telling me. I could have, but I didn't. And I think it's because they feel some kind of connection towards you that right now you're the one they're attracted to. You're the one they want to give attention to. But there's like part of them that feels like I'm going to sit here for a minute and I'm going to think about it. I'm going to see what's good for me. If it's good to talk to her or not. You know, like I'm attracted to her, yes. But they could have doubts about the connection. But what they're showing me is like it doesn't have to do with another female. Like there's no other female involved in this. I can't get you out of my head. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're the one in their head on repeat, even if they're not talking to you. And this could be like them gaslighting you or just trying to get a reaction, trying to pretend that they're upset, you know, or trying to get you to react or see how you react. It could be a test in their mind. And it says two can play that game. So it's like you want to play, they'll play right along with you. And not that you're playing games with other people, but if you want to stop talking to me for a couple days, okay, I'm going to do it to you. Or if you're going to do something, it's kind of like almost petty, right? And they look for you in everyone. Like I said, they're not attracted to anybody, right? Else. It's right now their eyes are focused straightly on you, but they're trying to prove a point. They're playing some game with you right now. Maybe they want you to think that they're out there messing with other females. They want you to believe that, you know, to get you to react. Maybe they want you to react. Maybe that's a pattern of theirs or some toxic part of them that's like seeking validation or seeking attention. Something like that. I mean, it looks like the two of you just need to like settle like y'all's asses down a little bit and quit messing with each other's minds. Because didn't you have a date the other day, Miss Rachel? I think you've entertained others. You're single, he's single, right? But he wasn't. But he wants you to think he was. Alright, what's your next question? Well, wait for him to just get over himself and call you. Nannies, you're more than welcome to donate, love. The links are there. She posted. I see what her responses are, but oh, sorry about that. Baby, I don't know what that question is, though. Thank you, nannies. You'll go after Rachel. I'm not understanding your question. What do you want to know, though? That's a statement, not a question, my love. I got you, nannies. Thank you. I'm still trying to figure out what Rachel wants to know. I got you, nannies. I got you. I got you. You'll be after Rachel. Make sure you're caught up to the top of the live. Rachel, please clarify, because I don't know what I'm reading for. Nannies, I got you, babe. I got you. Rachel, tell me what your question is, please, love. Please, please, please. You just want me to clarify that? Like, why does he... I don't understand. Did he end it by accusing sleeping with another guy? Like, is it over? Like, does he feel like it's over because he feels like you're sleeping with another guy? I kind of feel like he made a judgment call, right? He said, you're doing things that hurt him. And so he pulled back because he needed to collect himself, because maybe he knew that it was an assumption, like he had no proof of it. Because for him, he felt like this was, y'all were together, Four of Wands. But then the Three of Swords and the Devil is almost like his fear creeped in. And so he was basically hurting himself by making assumptions like, she's sleeping with other people, all these things. I guess I need to make the judgment call and cut her out. So I do feel like his intention was to cut you out because he convinced himself that you did him dirty, right? Now where do we go from here? Did he really end it, or is it just on hold? Because I've seen it, and he's just, like I said, I think he wants you to beg, I guess, for whatever he felt like you were doing. It kind of says like he just needs a minute to sit with himself and realize like he created the drama to begin with. Like he created the pain that he's feeling. Like he manifested this onto himself. He's still expecting and wanting things to be better, right? And it does say he's gonna return. So for me, it says second chances. So what I'm feeling is he's gonna be in his feelings for a minute. He's gonna try to get you to chase him, because he made up this story in his mind that you were doing him wrong or whatever. And then he's going to be like, but I miss her and that's all that I want. And he's going to come back begging you. So I would just say, let him sit with himself for a minute. But I do feel the fear overwhelmed him to the point of he's like, well, fuck it. I'm done. It hurts. I don't want to do this no more. And it could have just been like that's what's happened to him in the past. You remind him of something that happened in the past, and he just went with it. He rolled with it. He'll get it eventually. He just, like I said, he's in his feelings right now, and he's trying to prove a point. Hey, Jason, welcome. I mean, the thing is, if you're with another guy, of course your dude is gonna be like, fuck that. Especially if he's jealous. And I do feel like this person is jealous and controlling a little bit. And they probably know that about themselves, you know. But it's kind of like sometimes we'll tell ourselves, like, that's the only answer I can come up with is that's what they're doing, you know. Give him a minute. Let him sit with it. Let him regret it or whatever. He'll be fine. Alright, nannies. Your turn, boo. You said 2026. Are y'all gonna be in a committed relationship? Why 2026? Sorry. Whew. Thank you, Jason. Oh, you were sleeping alone? I don't know, girl. He thought you were. Alright. Will you be in a committed relationship with this friend, Cancer? 2026. Alright, let me clarify it. Okay, I honestly don't feel like there's gonna be a relationship with them in 2026. To me, it feels like this person has walls built up around them, and because of that, they kind of go after the things that, I don't know, like drive them from like the 3D level out of fear, like comfort zone things, sex, money, drugs, alcohol, whatever. Um, I do feel like that there's gonna be a choice about it. Like maybe you'll tell them like, are we gonna do this or we aren't? I do feel they think very highly of you and they have a lot of feelings for you. And I do feel like you're still gonna try to manifest a relationship with them. I'm not saying y'all aren't gonna have like a some kind of situationship, because I kind of see that, but it's like you're always going to be waiting for the committed relationship with this person, and I'm not sure why. It's just kind of showing me like because of the way that they've been loved, or maybe they have some kind of like mother wound. Maybe their mother was like an asshole, you know. I don't know their mother, and I'm not trying to call her an asshole if she isn't, but maybe that's the case. And so when he looks for love, he looks for people that are like that, out of the trauma. Because a person that's still dealing with their trauma, that's what moves them, that's what goes forward. But I kind of feel like you just got to give it time. I wouldn't rush into it. It kind of feels like it might be like you're really wanting this and they're just kind of like keeping you on the string or whatever, like one day. But that's what I've got for you, babe. Committed relationship, no, but I do feel there's something there, like because it does show me the lovers. But when they show me the lovers, they're showing me two females, right? One that's they lust after, right? The one that's more sexually driven, and then the other one that's like the better choice, right? And they kind of are still unsure of what it is that they truly want. So that's what I've got for you, boo. I'm sorry it wasn't rainbows and sunshines. And thank you, Rachel, for your donation. All right, Jason, it is your turn. And welcome, nannies. His mom abandoned him. Well, he could have abandonment issues then, something like that where, it's still affecting him today. And that's not saying anything's wrong with him or he's a bad guy or anything like that. He just doesn't know what love looks like because he hasn't really experienced it. Like love leaves, So maybe he'll be the one to like leave first or things get serious. He doesn't know what to do. But I would just say be patient if you really want this, and in time, I mean, he might figure it out. That is not your question, Jason. Oh no, 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 no. Don't make me, no. No. But I will say let go of the idea of love for now. You've got to surrender it. I don't think you need to let go of the idea that you'll ever be loved, but quit searching for it. It'll find you when it's supposed to. I feel like you want it so bad that you look for it in anything and everything, and when you don't find it, all you do is disappoint yourself. So I would say wait. But I'm not going to look into that question, Jason. Give me a different one. You're the one that said, I will never give up on love. I don't care. And I told you, just surrender it. Surrender it and be like, you know what? If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. The moon is in my Venus sign. It's rubbing me the wrong way. give me a different question, Jason. I don't want to look into that because I already know what Spirit's going to tell you. He's like, no, I want that question. General. All right, Jason, we're going to give you a general. And I'm sorry, as your friend, I will not entertain that. Especially with all your Scorpio. No. No. I don't think it's in you to give up on anything. Okay, General Spirit, what does Jason need to know for his greatest and highest good right now? Let's see. All right. Spirit said, you don't trust us. You don't realize I'm using all this pain to build you. Pain equals power, my friend. And so they're connecting all the pieces. Temperance, Three of Swords. Like, we're taking your pain and we're creating something specifically for you. Are you just not patient enough? You know, temperance requires patience. Are you not trusting the universe and God right now? Did you give up the dream? They're saying don't ever give up the dream because they're using it for your greatest good. We've got the Page of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Pentacles. It's just a season. We're preparing it for you. But the problem is you want it to happen right now. You say, I want love right now, so that's what's gonna happen. No, it's not. Spirit says, be patient, hold my beer. It's coming, right? But have you lost faith, my friend? Have you lost hope? Sometimes you gotta take your hand off the wheel and be like, Jesus, take the wheel today. Take the wheel. We got the Empress at the bottom and the King of Pentacles. Like, it's coming. High Priestess. Like, you intuitively know the answer to the question you just asked. Of course not. That's like giving up your hope. And that's giving up your dream. We're not going to do that today, sir. Thinking of an oracle deck for you right now. Hold on. Let's do this one. The Great Severing. Mars energy. Isn't the moon in Aries right now? Conflict. Surrendering. The Great Severing. It's time to give up on your expectations. Give up on looking for it, right? Because the door is opening for you. The heck? This is the blue flame. Hold up. Hold on. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration, and time. You may feel like you're already in the place of being the best version of yourself. And Spirit's like, you have no idea. It's not time yet. When it's time, we'll make it happen. You don't have to push it. Portal. Surrendering to the unknown. And I think a lot of it comes from the want to control it. And you've got to, like I said, take your hands off of the wheel, because if not, you're just going to constantly be disappointed. Shit, I've taken my hands completely off the wheel. The FedEx guy would have to end up coming and being my match at this point. Star ancestors. You could be seeing pyramids a lot for some reason. And it's like jumping into the unknown, the idea that it may never happen. And I know that's a hard thing to tell yourself, like, I may never be in a relationship, but being okay with it, right? Not saying that it's not, because Spirit's basically telling me it's coming, but you don't have to go looking for it. The red string of fate will always draw you two together at some point, but you still have some healing to do. And that question that you just asked is proof that you still have healing to do. And I love you, and you deserve love, just not today. Just not today. And big hugs, because I know that feeling. I know it's hard when you come to that point of like, do I just give up at this point? In some sense, yeah. Giving up on the expectation of it, and where it's going to come from, and who it's going to come from. Just lean in. Let Spirit guide you. I mean, Spirit will basically send you signs and synchronicities, and if you can just follow those, it'll lead you home. I think something will happen during Sagittarius season that will really, or Scorpio Sagittarius season, that's going to awaken something within you, and it's probably going to put you right in the position you need to be for this. All right, Rachel, your turn. And I'm not trying to lecture. Well, find your hope again. That's all I can say, babe. You got to find your hope. But your hope shouldn't be for... Because to me, love is a little thing. Love is everything, yes. But we can love our animals. We can love our friends. We can love the universe. But what happened to that passion to want to make a change in the world, right? Where did that go? Where did it go from being like a soul's mission and a main focus on love? I think Spirit is just trying to awaken you to the idea of maybe you're too focused on it. Like, take your eyes off of that. Maybe right now something else is more important for you to put your time and your energy into. And if you've lost hope, we need to help you find it again. And hope isn't the hope for somebody. Remember, this is a journey to self. And we will be under pressure in order to become a diamond. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Okay, Rachel. Do you see Embernitos reuniting or moving on? Let's see. I'd say they're in their feelings. 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Like, they're still looking for you, but they're defensive. They're trying to protect themselves. And something you did triggered that defense mechanism of, like, I need to protect myself right now. But they're still looking for you. Everywhere they go, they'll be back. As soon as they really see you moving on away from the conflict, not returning and giving in to their demands or behaviors, they'll be back. Now, I'm not going to say this guy is right for you, though, right? Because the 7 of Swords is here. And when this Knight of Cups comes up, they're playing chess. If you know anything about chess, you're 10 moves ahead all the time. And that's not love to me. It's not. That's calculated. And love isn't calculated. It's a feeling. Like, it's just... And I get it. I understand it. But I do feel they're trying to manipulate the situation, which I don't necessarily like for you. Of course they're going to be back. They always come back. Always. But is it going to go well? I don't know. It would take a lot of time and patience. Because they're going to be back. Temperance, Ace of Cups. They're going to come back. And they're going to promise you all the wonderful things. But it's because they want the validation. They want you to tell them again how much you care about them. And I don't feel like it's coming from an authentic place still. Like, they need healing. They do. And in time, maybe they will come around, but I don't know, maybe they will return, but where it's gonna go just looks like the same pattern again. And I don't know. I mean, maybe there's something about you that's attracting this, right? So maybe, and I'm not gonna say, oh, you're at fault. But a lot of times, if we want something to be different, we have to look deep within ourselves and figure out why we're attracting certain things and what we can do about that. And maybe it's just when you see stuff like this and you see somebody that pulls back because they're not grown enough to handle it, cut them off and be done with them. Don't let them come back. Show the universe that you're not tolerating bullshit and mean it. You know what I mean? That's when things will change. But until then, enjoy this, whatever this is, because it doesn't look like it's gonna change unless you change it, unfortunately. Like, why do you need their attention, you know? But that's what I got for you. Mama boys, they can be a lot of headache. But thank y'all for the donations. All right, now we're on the free list. Hello. Are you here? Oh, I'm trying to pop my back. It just won't go. Let's see if any of my free listers are left at this point. Yeah, what Jean said, for real. You don't want to be numb or cold, because I've been in that place and it's so unnatural for a Pisces to feel that way, but okay, what energy do you carry that others feel? Let's see. It's hard to turn it back on. It's kind of like if you ever watched the Vampire Diaries where they turn off their humanity switch. And I think that's what love is. It's your humanity. And so when you turn it off, it makes you just unfeeling. You know, like the Four of Cups, just blah. Ugh. You don't want to go down that road. Should I rather be alone than deal with all this crap, like, for real? Oh, thank you, See a Cutie. Let me finish Hello's question and then I got you. Let's see. There's a power to you. It kind of says, like, you've been through it, but you've learned how to use it to your advantage. They feel that you're very powerful. Like, your energy claims recognition or something. Like when you walk in the room, you can change the energy because you've been there, you've done it. You can look at situations from both sides. I think it's an all-consuming, powerful energy, really, because you're able to transmute the pain that you've experienced into power and give you the motivation to keep going. What? That's what I got for you. All right, CAQD. What is your question, my love? You're welcome, babe. Thank you for waiting so patiently. I know the donations have been good. Many. And I'm not digging in my ear. It's like what your mom thinks about the argument with your cousin. All right, babe. Let's see. Okay. She's kind of sad for this because what she's saying is like the two of you are better than that. And you both are hurting in some sense. And if you can remember that there's always two sides to the story, and that sometimes, yes, conversations need to be had, and yes, sometimes they don't end up going like the way that we expect them to. There's still reasons behind it, and it's kind of like there's a lesson to be learned here. Maybe look for the lesson instead of like repeating in your head the negative things that were said, because I think you both kind of hit soft spots between the other ones. The main thing she wants you to remember is the Sun and the Two of Cups, the bond that you two carry, that y'all are family. We only get one. And without each other, there will be something missing in your life. So it's not something that's worth holding on to. Like, feel it, yes. Maybe collect your words, collect your thoughts, and then have a conversation later. It's kind of like, that's basically what she's saying. Like, y'all are better than this. And she understands it, and she's not saying that, it wasn't, your feelings aren't being validated. It's more of sometimes we have to pick our battles and don't hold on to it like this will pass. Yeah. There's an opportunity that's going to come from this argument. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a better understanding of each other in, once things work itself out. Like, there's an opportunity in every negative thing that happens. 6 of Wands. I think your feelings will be acknowledged. I think things will work itself out. Like, because 6 of Wands is after the 5 of Wands, which is the conflict. And, I think there was a change that was necessary. There were some things that were needed to be heard. And if you could take the lesson from it and just kind of give it time, and then heal it, things will work out. And she understands sometimes you have to protect your peace. So it's your decision whether you want to work through it now or give it time and work through it later. But she kind of feels like you have the upper hand in it, and maybe your cousin was trying to bait you into this because you wanted to fight. Full moon in Aries, war, rah. You know, it's something, but it brings up things to get resolved, right? Whether it's a bad thing. I mean, I had a horrible fight the other day, a horrible one. I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm still like in my feelings about it, and I understand. I do. Especially when it's with family. Like, you don't want to fight with your family. And you try to avoid it, and that's probably what it was. Is like you both had little feelings here and there that weren't expressed, and so maybe it needed to be expressed to be used for better. But all in all, she's like, you know, don't look at it from the negative of like, fuck her, you know, like don't get into that. You know, just try to think of it from the highest perspective as possible. It may take some time to get to that point to where you're not like the bitch, you know. But this too shall pass. And I don't feel there's any judgment at all with what she's saying. She's just acknowledging you both played a part. Yeah, I mean, ultimately that's your mother, because I like split it to the Empress. It's not her. It's her things, you know, and if you want to keep them, then no, don't sell my mama's stuff. Of course not. But maybe they're broke and they're struggling, and like they maybe help them figure out what else they can do to make some money. Like get a YouTube channel or something. Go on OnlyFans. I don't know. But I get it. And when my grandma died, I held on to her stuff forever, girl, because I couldn't bear to get rid of it. But some of it got stolen from me, and that was like a sore spot too. And thank you, Culture. I'm gonna shut the donations off now after Cultures, so that way we can get the free listers done. It's Sunday. I know Monday's tomorrow. It's kind of what she's saying. It's like, it's not her. Yes, it reminds you of her, but it's just material things, you know? Maybe it's time to just let it go. I don't know if you want to let it go. I mean, it's up to you. She kind of left it there, like, you know. And I could understand. I would get mad too. All right, Culture. What is your question, my love? Yes, I'm down there. I feel you. Like, who are you? If anybody's gonna sell it, it's gonna be me, you know? I get it. That's the ego, really, you know? If it's not hers, though, you just gotta stand your ground. Maybe she's in a tough spot. Maybe try to, like, help her figure out another way to make money. All right, Culture. What are the roommate Jay's feelings towards you? I kind of feel like she's trying to keep the peace. I don't think she finds anything wrong with either one of you, really. She's trying to just keep the peace in the home is kind of what I'm getting from them. Like, this person is trying to be logical and be like, well, we live together, let's get along, you know, like trying to be the one that takes the emotions out of it. Like, she sees both sides. The high priestess is always looking on both sides of everything. They kind of feel like they're stuck in between the two of you because they don't want to take sides, because then they're going to become a problem. They're kind of trying to give y'all a logical perspective, but at the same time, like, staying out of it because they want to be impartial to it. It's kind of the way I'm feeling. It's like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm good, you know. They kind of feel like if they take sides, it's going to end bad, right? Because I feel like they care about both of you in some sense, but they're like, it's too much right now. Like, they just feel like it's too much, and anything they can do to help it, they're going to try, but they're definitely not going to take a side. Like, I got love for her, but I think you both are so fired up, you know, that they're like, I don't want to add gas to the fire. I want to calm the fire down. I want to give them some kind of, I don't know, some kind of collaboration to move forward. I don't think they're being supportive of either one, though. Like, they just want things to come together. The Three of Pentacles. They want y'all to work together, build your home. That's their objective. They're like, yes, what happened on your side, it hurts. Whereas the other person is the type that's just, they've been through a lot in their life to the point that they only see black and white. They don't see the middle. Whereas you've been through a lot too. So it hurts you to see something repeat. And I think you both are like, you're hurt and this other person's defensive because maybe they look for conflict. But you just got to kind of back yourself off a little bit. Yeah, I feel like they're sharing, like, they're going, kind of playing the middleman. And they don't really want to. Maybe they do want to take somebody's side, but they're not going to. Because they're looking at both sides, right? They're saying, okay, you both have reasons to be the way that you are. Well, let's figure out how we can compromise and make the household not so crazy. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, maybe, that, like I said, they're planting seeds with the other roommate, trying to get them to be better or do better. Well, like I said, they don't have hard feelings towards you or the other person, but they recognize something in both of y'all that has caused the conflict. Is this person a Pisces? Because they just look like they're... They're like, I'm not doing it. I'm not taking sides. I don't give the other person more validation or anything. You may feel they do, but from their side, they're like, I'm impartial. So I don't know, culture. Hopefully it gets better. That's just the way some people are. They rather like make you feel small because they feel small. And unfortunately, that's life. There's always people around that will dim your shine, and you gotta get to the place where that shit doesn't even bother you because you're better than that. And I would just tell them, like, you can say what you want. I know who I am, and it's not what you're saying right now. So go take your bullshit to the corner and sit there and cry about it. That's what I would tell them. But that's me because, you know. All right, Stephanie. Just expand on previous read. Jonathan's feelings and intentions. They're saying your silence is loud. Maybe you need to listen to this song. I See Her Different by Drew Meadows. I feel like they're regretting their walking away because it could have been, everything that they wanted. Because I even have the Two of Cups, Six of Wands, Four of Wands. It's like they walked away from their dream. But it's kind of like they're not turning around yet. They know they need healing, especially with the star. They haven't healed yet because that star was flipped, and so was the Lovers. Like their idea of it hasn't quite. They haven't come to the other side of the healing yet. Not to say their care and their want for this and their idea of this isn't still there. It's just they're trying to figure out, like, why. Why did it happen like that? Why did they walk away? And it could be because they haven't decided yet. The Lovers is always a choice. Like, why am I making these choices? Why am I choosing to walk away from something that's so good? Why am I going towards things that are easier? It's definitely a lesson for them. All right, That's a good point, Emily. That is a great point. It will save you money. Let's see. Will he reach out before the weekend? He might, just to get a present. Who knows? Let's see. Probably not. He knows he should, but I don't think he will. He might eventually, but it's going to come off like cold. Because I have the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the King of Swords. He's like, I know she was right. Logically, yeah, I know she was right. But I got to think about this because I'm so caught up in some other shit that I don't even know what to do. I don't know. If they do, it won't be like today. It'll probably be towards the end of the week. And they're still going to be like dry. They know better, but they don't know how to act better. They're going to make you sit with it. I don't know why. It's like they try to punish you for having feelings. That's terrible. General Diamond. There's something that's going to make you happy that's headed your way. Nine of Cups, Chariot. Give it a chance is kind of what I'm getting. There's something that is coming to you. And I don't know if it's a person, a place, a thing. I'm not sure. But Spirit's like, at first it may not look like everything that you want. So you're going to sit there and think about it. And what I'm being told is, if you just give it a chance, what you want will come out of it. Hopefully that makes sense. Sorry, I have to readjust. Angelica. Let's see. I feel like the car suggests you walking away from something. And it could be like you really need to, if you want love, you have to be in the energy of love. And that could be telling them like to wake up. There could be something that like you're needing to move away from something in order for something else you want to come in. Like the balancing of the masculine and the feminine. It's like you're calling in the soulmate or you're calling in a partnership. But where you're headed is not the way you should be going. You've got to like change directions. Pick a new direction or just keep going in the opposite direction of something else. Because you're headed towards an Emperor and a Four of Wands if you do. It's like they're trying to tell you, like maybe the car is representing, like you need to leave this. You need to go in a different direction. Maybe some of the guys you don't recognize. Maybe that's somebody you'll meet later. Or it's showing you like there's a lot of choices out there or something. I don't know. I'm trying. Marissa. Bethica, the free list is closed today, but all lists are closed. So I am on 3 days a week. If you subscribe, hit the bell. I give 25 free readings every live. So if you want to jump on early to one of those lives, and I'll be happy to read for you. But I'm getting tired. There's been a long night. I don't have any more room today. Marissa. But I would be happy to read for you another day, my love. You're welcome, love. No, Marissa, Jojo. No Jazz. No Jojo. Jazz. Khaleesi, where are you at? I'm almost done, Khaleesi. She's making stinky noise. Stinky sound. Okay, is B the Pisces going through suffering? Okay. Are you feeling them, basically, right? Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think intuitively you are feeling it. I have the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. You're definitely feeling their pain right now. I would clear your energy. Like, maybe take a salt bath or something. My dog's like, I gotta poop. Almost, Khaleesi, almost. Give me a minute. I wouldn't. Alright, sorry. Yes, my dog, Khaleesi. Yeah, I would protect yourself. Because a lot of times people need to feel the feelings. You know what I mean? They need to go through that. We can't enable them or try to relieve it for them. Send them love and light, you know? I see you, sorry, but where's your question, my love? Alright. Okay, let me try to figure this Taurus out with 3 cards. Let's see if we can do it. What does she need to know most about this Taurus? They're distracting you from what you should be doing, to be honest. What you need to do is heal yourself, go towards what makes you the most happy. Go towards your soul path and your soul mission. What it's saying is like, leave that devil alone, because it feels like it's their way of keeping you stuck. They could be keeping you from what it is you want out of life. Stop. Stop listening to them. Take care of you. Because it's a manipulation. They're trying to keep you from your dreams. They could be the blockage because they keep you confused. Nobody can confuse you if you know who you are and what you want. Let's just say that. And that's probably why the star is here. It's time to figure out what you want, who you are. Don't worry about them. You don't need to know who they are. They showed up as the devil. Tempting, but no thank you. I mean, people do things that they feel is right? And if they're in the devilish energy, they don't necessarily sit there and think, oh, I'm going to control her. I'm going to keep her stuck. No, it's just their ways. It's the way that they do things to make sure they have some sense of control in their life. They need healing. But, Rachel... they're trying to block you. Alright, what should you look out for this upcoming week? I'm just going to use the same deck because my dog is going to drive me crazy. It looks like he is trying to control you in some sense of the word. Trying to keep you from your blessings. I kind of feel you're going to have to make a judgment call this coming week that you necessarily don't want to make. It could involve a friend, a family member, somebody that you work with. I feel that it's just a choice whether to, I guess, keep being a friend to this person or not. Like, go off on your own. A connection in your life. It's not going anywhere. And so you're either going to stay not moving and stay in it, or you're going to move past it. And I don't know who this is or what it's about, but I do feel you're going to have to make a choice for yourself. Because if not, you're going to stay stuck. Alright, Pretty in Pink. Or Mary Jane. Will your fears be released this month? Start saying they are. That's the one thing I'm going to tell you. You're more in control than you think they are. You are. Talk back to your fears. Tell them they have no power over you. Don't give your power away to it. Let's see. Will they be released this month? Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Nine of Cups. I think you're going to find your strength and your stability within yourself this month. And I think that's that strength card. That's what I was kind of saying. It's just like you're in control of this. Call your power back. Be like, fear, you ain't got shit on me. I know who I work for. You know what I mean? It's kind of like calling it back to yourself. Sometimes we gotta just talk to ourselves and it works out. Maybe like make little post-it notes around the house that you are blessed. Like you will always be blessed. Like you are abundant. You are a walking magical creature of God. Who can touch you? You're surrounded by 10,000 angels. You're welcome. And I know it's harder said than done, but it's a process. All right, Coco, let's see. General love. I feel like there's some small like steps being taken towards your love, but Spirit's like, be patient because we're putting that person at the right place at the right time. It's coming. It's just not coming as fast as you may want it to, and it's the lessons teaching you patience and really knowing what you want before it comes, so that way you'll recognize it. But I do feel you'll have a little hit here and there. Maybe some online communication or something. Text messages. LT spiritual. What do you need to know right now? Let's see. I think you got like an angel and a devil on your shoulder, or you could feel pulled in two different directions. One direction is ultimately gonna lead you to ultimate doom. Dun, dun, dun. No, I'm just kidding. One road or one energy is a repeat of pain, and I think it's time for you to like make a clear cut. Because I've got the Knight of Swords going in this direction, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Swords going in this direction. And choice is ultimately up to you. Do you want to learn another lesson, or is it time to like make a clear and direct I kind of feel like both of these energies have something attached to them. I would go forward. If they're going this way, I would go this way towards true north, right? Because I think maybe you're like either road you pick might lead you, because the Knight of Swords is reckless. They don't think before they act. The Knight of Wands is passionate, but they just have no direction, right? And so if you follow either one of these things, I think you just need to find your north. These are like east and west. Tupac and Biggie. I don't know. It's time to like go on your own path, I guess, is what I'm seeing. It's like whichever road you take is not, I don't know. Maybe it's between two people, like don't take sides, just take the high road. She said she wanted to go online Facebook dating. I didn't even know that was a thing. People were hitting me up in my inbox talking about, what are you here looking for? I'm like, this is Facebook. Like, I'm looking to see what my friends are doing. Or like the people on TikTok, it's like they want to date, and I'm like, what do you come here for? To watch videos? What do you come here for? I want to meet the love of my life. Boo. Freaking who? No. They're all scam artists nowadays, from what I could see anyway. I will pay you $10,000 a week to have a conversation with me. Boy, bye. Oh, Bithica, the free list and the donation list is closed, babe. Come back another live, my love. I don't know who's next. Who's next? Irene? Ari? I haven't had a guy try to date me on TikTok. Oh my gosh, my TikTok is so full of bullshit. Be lucky, because they will waste your time. Shoot, you could, I could send you all the ones in my TikTok, and I'd be more than happy to give them to you if you just want to talk to somebody. Whose turn is it? I don't even know. I'm confused. Irene posted. Oh, I'm over here looking at snakes and shit. Let's see. What are Timo's feelings towards you? Sorry, Irene. The chat goes so fast, it's hard to keep up sometimes. All right, let's see. Timo's. It's like they want to talk. They want to love on you, but they don't. They're like, be patient. I'm going to do it in time. I'm going to tell you everything you need to hear in time. Seven of Pentacles. It's like they want you to hold on to the promise of forever, but they're not there yet. That's kind of what they're saying. Okay, Tivo. You might get some kind of communication, but it's to kind of keep you waiting for them. It's been a lot of that energy today. Shit, I don't go on them other apps. Man, I get so irritated on those apps. It's like you gotta search through everything just to find one conversation that's actually on something other than, do you want to go here and there? Like, I don't know you. They try to get me on Bumble. I deleted it in a day because I'm never the type to reach out to a man. Alright, Mirakai. You're welcome, my love. Girl, who said summer's the right season? Every season is the right season. What's coming in love from my beautiful mirror, Kai? Let's see, babe. What? Is it retrograde? The return of what? El Diablo. Three of Cups, Hangman, El Diablo. It's a warning. This is not love, Spirit. We asked about love. Maybe Spirit's saying, like, this ain't it. Love's coming, but this ain't it. I don't know. You got a new beginning coming, though. But I think whoever this is, or whoever this is, Mr. Shadow Man, needs to be completely obliterated from the scene first. Because they could be sending some energy to keep you from moving on. Man, so is Jason. Join the club. Jason is so done with love, too. I'm just done with dumbasses. And iffy wannabe tryout shit. Like, I don't have the time or the energy for it anymore. Why is it romantic? It's hot. Everybody's sweaty. Like, find them in the cold season when they're actually useful. I love you, Mirkai. Hope to see you soon. And I don't know. I'll never put them in seasons. Every season has a reason. I don't even know who's next. Doctor. Did Doctor post? I don't know. I'm lost again. Oh, yes. October love reading. Let's see. Doctor wants to know October love reading. You're going to receive some communication of somebody that thinks you're hot and they want to, or they want to be your Two of Cups. You're attracting them. So you could receive some impulsive communication, but it doesn't look like they're doing it for all the wrong reasons. I figured it out. But thank you for reposting, love. I'm sorry. It's been a long one. I'm still in my feelings. A. For a while, I really loved giving the jerks attention, but I'm too old. What's coming up in October? Let's see. I feel like somebody's gonna offer an apology for making you sad, or maybe they're gonna try to make up for a distance that they've caused. This could also mean that, like, you lost something, it's coming back around in a better version of itself. Hold on. Are you on the list, Mars? Because I know, like, all the lists are closed for today. But you're more than welcome to come another day. You're welcome, my love. Nana Banana. And sorry, she will remove the question just to keep the chat open for the questions I'm answering. Oh. Sorry, it's just that the spamming gets to be too much. Alright, general reading about anything other than love. Culture said, I don't want to know about love. Alright, anything other than love. Alright, something... Spirit's like, right now isn't the time to act. Right now is the time to, like, hold on. When the time to move, you'll know it. It's kind of like right now, as much as you want to do something, you can't. So just hold tight, because there's an opportunity coming in the near future that's going to help you to do whatever it is you feel you need to do right now. It's kind of like, don't do it. Just hold on. Don't make any rash decisions. You're gonna get back what you lost is kind of the energy that I'm getting. And so right now isn't the time to really do anything. I think Scorpio season will be a lot better for you. But there's something that is kind of on hold. So it's like useless to do anything about it now. But hopefully that helped. Alright, Ari. Where are you at? What's your question? Cigar, Aries, feelings towards you. Alright, let's see. Just post your question, Ari. I'll get you next. It looks like they're headed in your direction with some love, or maybe even an apology. It looks like they got passion for sure. Love maybe a little bit, or like maybe a little bit, but they do want to start something with you. It looks new. Ace of Wands, Ace of Coins, Judgment card, Page of Cups. They're kind of like, let's just see what happens. Alright, Ari. What is your question, though? Nana, I just read for you. My eyes are watering over here. Just post the question, Ari, before you get skipped, love. Come on. And thank you, Jean. At least you noticed. I'm gonna cry. No, I'm just kidding. That's because you want love too much. it's almost like you got to take your foot off the gas, Ari. You got to take your foot off the gas. It's the way you think, just the way you just said that. You say you repel men, right? You're saying you repel men. There's something about you that repels men. That's what you think, and that's what repels them. It's your energy that's doing it. Like, you've got to start being more positive. Like, I am a magnet for love. I am abundant. But I think you're just so quick. And so you're going to attract conflict. You're going to attract men that are just not sure what they want, or, you know, they may have more than one woman or whatever. It's your inner conflict that repels them more than anything. Because men are natural hunters. And if you don't give them anything to hunt, they're not going to hunt you. And I know that sounds horrible, but it's the truth. It's just energetic. Like, you have to give them something to chase. Like, if you just show up with everything, they'll be like, okay, well, I got it already. I'm moving on. You got to give them some kind of mystery. Like, they want to be the ones to wonder if you like them. But instead, you walk in like, you know, too much, I guess. I don't want to say you're too much, because, you know, that's a horrible thing to say. I don't mean it like that, but it's almost like your energy is too much for them to handle, right? And you have good intentions, yes, but you talk to yourself poorly, and you kind of are putting a curse on yourself. You know, like, we are what we say. Stop putting that into, like, I never find a guy. I never can do this. You know, start speaking life into your life instead of speaking like negativity. It will help. I promise. Try it. And I think I've told you that before, but just try it. I'm not saying you chase them. I'm saying you got to give them a reason to chase you. Like, don't just tell them your whole life story and, like, tell them you want them, and, you know, like, give them something to chase, not for you to chase them. All right, see you, cutie. General for work this week. Let's see. I feel that there's something that's been frozen at your job that's about to be, like, maybe there was a position at your work that was frozen, or an opportunity, or maybe there was something going on that just, no matter what, it just wouldn't work out. I feel like it's about to change. There's going to be a sense of wholeness, or you're gonna see something change. Something that was frozen is now gonna be able to obtain, or to, it just feels like harmony, like something you've been wanting finally, like the freeze is released. Some kind of understanding, even, or like conflict that's been like, maybe there's been like a hiring freeze, or like a raise freeze, and then you end up getting a little bit of a raise or something like that. Man, Jean knows everything. Okay, week ahead for content. And thank y'all for staying so long. Appreciate you. My leg is numb now. It's been a long one. Okay, good. All right, week ahead for content. Okay. There's been something that's been moving really slow towards you. Um, you felt like it's everything you wanted, but it just hasn't come fast enough. I think the beginning of what it is that you actually wanted is about to show up, but it might take a while to get to the point of like pure happiness about it, or the full. It's like, because I have Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, Knight of Coins. Like, it has the potential to get there, but it's just gonna take a while. So whatever comes, I would say grab onto it, because it can lead to that ultimate success, fulfillment, happiness. And something about it, I get the energy of it may be taking so long because of like your resistance of whether you deserve it or not. Something like that. It's okay. You don't have to explain yourself. Just be careful of chatting too much towards the end of my lives, because I do get tired, especially when they run long. Just try to think of my feelings, and I will try to think of yours as well. We just got to have each other's backs. That's all. You're welcome, Content. Thank you for being here. You say you don't even want a question, huh? It has been a long one. And it's been a long weekend, too, so... And I watched the baby since yesterday, so I'm a little tired. But my allergy... Well, I'm catching the crud from my grandkid again anyway. That's why I keep wiping my eye, because something about my sinuses always make my eyes water. Well, thank you, Jean. Thank you. I really appreciate your help. Oh my gosh. And thanks for looking out for me. Thanks for everybody who stayed, everybody who donated. My dog really wants to go outside more than anything. So, thank y'all for understanding. Love you so much. And I will see y'all again on Wednesday. Besitos. And y'all know where to reach me if you need me in the in-between.